All right, guys, the next guy coming up is also very funny. Give it up for Andrew Brunelle. Come on up.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not doing so well. I think I might have adult ADD. I was supposed to go get tested the other day, but I got distracted. It first occurred to me when I was in a focus group and they threw me out because I couldn't concentrate. I'll never forget the day I was born. What a mess. I was a planned C-section, but I didn't know anything about it. All of a sudden, I see this white light above me. Doctor pulls me out, tells me my lease is up. Location, people. I was a thin baby, borderline anorexic, but I still wasn't thin enough to get in that diaper commercial. The producer kept saying, lose another 2 ounces, then we'll talk. Another 2 ounces. I grew up in a weird neighborhood. My milkman was lactose intolerant. When I was a kid, I was a shy kid, a quiet kid. One day I took a vow of silence and nobody noticed. So I made imaginary friends. But they got tired of me, or so I imagined. My parents said it was really important I give back to the community, so every now and then I would volunteer down at the old folks' home. To make it interesting, I used to play memory game with the Alzheimer's patients, which was great because I usually won. Now I really need them because every now and then I do my act for them. It never gets old. When I was in school, I wasn't real good at sports, so I joined the math team. I played center. My jersey number was pi. I don't know why they made us wear helmets and cleats. I don't know what the hell that was, but probably liability reasons. After that, I went on to college. College was great. My roommate was a ceramics major. Every time he pissed me off, I broke one of his pots. By the end of the semester, he had to be institutionalized. When I didn't do my laundry that much. I usually waited till the last second. I'd have a pile this big. I could tell when I wore stuff based on where it was in the pile. I called it cotton dating. Yeah, it's a geology term, if you would. I just got into therapy because I'm having some problems. After hearing what I have to say, my therapist is now in therapy. I told her some pretty wild stuff. I told her I have multiple personalities, and each of them now has a MySpace page. I also told her that the voices in my head have voices in their head. But I just made a major breakthrough, which was great. I recovered a repressed memory. When I was a kid, my neighbor molested my inner child. The other day I was driving around the road, just kind of driving around, and my car broke down, and I didn't belong to AAA. So I called AA. I said, my car broke down, will you help me? They said, only if you admit you have a problem. So I said, okay, I have a problem. And then they said, well, is it 12, you gotta do the 12 steps. I said, wait a minute, how much is AAA? I hate maintaining my car. I hate going in for oil changes because I always feel like they're trying to rip me off. Like the other day I went in and they said they wanted to rotate my tires as well. And I said, I'm not falling for that. Don't my tires rotate while I'm driving? Thank you. One thing I can't stand as well is false advertising. The other day I was at Babies R Us. I figured Toys R Us sells toys, so Babies R Us sells babies. There I was looking like an idiot. Give me 2 boys and a girl. I'd like to close out with a final joke. There's some wacky weather going on right now, isn't there? Well, I learned something from that. I learned it the hard way. Never wear parachute pants during a hurricane. Thank you very much. I'm Andrew Brunelle. Thank you.
Andrew Brunelle, everybody.